Ava got her first wagon. She doesn't want to get out. She loves it. Whee! Oh, some mosquitoes out today. Wow. What's it called in Cambodia? Namot? Yeah. Ciclo! Hey, what you Ciclo? Oh no, my shoe. Go push!
Oriented.
Push, push!
Couple more steps. Oriented. Macam. Coba ronya.
Okay. Maybe it's too heavy for you. It's heavier than a cart, Ava. Okay, push ta. Don't hit mommy's car. Push, push. Oh, come. Oh, slow lagi. Okay, push. Okay, ting. Oh, ting. Okay, ting, ting. You can pull easier for you pull. Oh my God. Don't hit mommy car. Oh, hit tree. Yay! Okay, push, push. Wow, that's your exercise. Oh, hit them chai. Yay! Hit the thing. Ta. Oh, tawa. Wow. You stuck? Yeah. Okay, go. Pull or push. Okay. So I parked where Kosa Museum is. It's really close to my house, like 5 minutes away, and it's walked kind of long already, so I'm out of breath. I'm sweating and it's hot, but yeah, I asked people around, the workers or wherever they are, but they were like, huh, what are you talking about? I was like, the water fountain. So I'm just trying to figure out where it is. I know it leads to there, but I've never done it myself, so I feel kind of confused, but I should get there soon. So should be exciting. So once I get there, I'll be like super comfortable for next time. And Ava looks kind of moody, so I got the wagon. I think she's out of her comfort zone. She doesn't know where we're going, so she's kind of like, mom. So I don't know what area this is, but the view is nice. So I want you guys to see. I think we're almost there, but I don't see any water. Somewhere down there, I don't know. Water here. Okay. Bridge. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I found a place. It was not that far to walk, but at least now I know. Ava's having fun. I can't even see myself because it's so bright. Yeah, water. Over here, baby. I'm going. guys, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna put this video attached to yesterday vlogs. Um, it wasn't much of a vlog. I took Ava to this place that I've been wanting to go by Kosai. It's like literally 10 minutes from my house, and you go a little bit farther down. Kosai is a museum in the Columbus area, and there's like a connected trail park which leads to this area where there's like a restaurant. I believe it's the area is called Scioto Miles, and down the restaurant there's a bunch of stairs, and there's this waterfall play area which I have heard for years but never went there, and now that I have a child I've been wanting to go there, and I finally found exactly where it is, because again I'm not familiar with certain fun places around here just because I just don't know. But anyway, there's something I want to talk about, and why not do a little mukbang, try and make it a little bit positive, even though this is a serious subject, and I know there's tons of videos out there on it because I myself have watched some today, and I have watched in the past. But of course you never are prepared, especially as a first-time mom. And even though I have been a medical assistant for 10 plus years, it's not something that I am a pro at or have been told about, really. But yeah, let's start making this banana split. Oh my god, that was annoying. I don't remember where I left off, but I think I was getting ready to put ice cream in. Again, it's the banana split version, and it's the store brand. This is the box again, banana split. Got some cherries and some chocolate fudge. Yes, and it's vanilla. And it's starting to melt because I'm taking my sweet time talking. That's what it looks like inside. And I usually don't make sundaes. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but yeah. It would be nice with some whipped cream, some fudge, some nuts on top, but I have a banana. And I don't usually make sundaes. That's like too much. And half a banana. I might add more. Yeah, it got cut off because I had too many files on my phone, and I was like talking and realized it's not even recording. I might add more bananas. We'll see. I'm making a mess here. Ooh. Yummy. This is why I don't like eating in my room. I feel messy. What am I doing? Sorry, I'm gonna lick right here. Bananas are just right. So freaking good. And we have like an air warning in Ohio. It's really stuffy. You can't breathe if you step outside. So yesterday we went to Kosai. It's a museum by my house. It's very close, like 10 minutes drive. All I do is make a right, go down the street, hit a couple more lights, and I arrive. And it's connected to this area called Scioto Miles. There's a bunch of nice sceneries, this huge lake, I guess. And then there's this restaurant, which I've never ate there, but you could sit outside. May I go there and eat one day? But anyway, walk down the steps. There's this area where it's this water play area where water shoots, and so good. I've heard about it since I've been living here, but I never thought to go. And plus, ever since I had Ava, I'm always looking for places to take her. And it's hard because I didn't grow up here, so I don't know a lot. And I get nervous when I try to go to places I've never been to. Anxiety kicks in, but having my daughter here, I force myself to find new places, ask people, and just go, and that's how you learn, right? So I park at the museum area because around the water area there's no parking because it's always packed unless you go super super early. But you know Ava doesn't wake up, right? And we used the wagon to walk. I asked people, if I go through here, will it take me through there? So got there, had so much fun, which you guys have seen early in the clip. I didn't record too much because I was focused on making sure Ava was safe, and there were a lot of kids and adults as well, but you know, Ava's small and she will easily get run over, so I had to make sure, which is why I didn't record too much. So she didn't get soaked, but she did get a little wet. It was hot. Ava drank lots of water the day before and that day, all throughout the morning before we left. She had enough to eat, she had her milk, but it was hot, and she had so much fun. So we were there probably like an hour or so. Went back, she passed out. She was fine. Then Alex, my little cousin next door, came over. Usually it was already around like her usual nap time in the afternoon. And she didn't sleep because when there's people around, especially when Alex is around, she gets excited. She gets to play more and be bubbly and just be kid-like because she's getting attention. So we watched movies, watched her YouTube videos for another 2 hours. After Alex left, well, right before Alex left, that's when Ava finally passed out. Usually when we go out for a long time, she would sleep for like 3 hours, right? So this time around was probably like, I was surprised. She like woke up maybe an hour later, and that's not normal. Usually, like again, when we go out and do long activities, Ava will sleep for at least 2 to 3 hours. So she got really cranky. Fed her, gave her milk. This time around, she really wanted me to just sit next to her and hold her. Because I tried having her sit next to me and relax. She would get so cranky and fussy and just cry. So I'm like, okay. I'm trying to remember everything because right now everything's like blurry already. So we relaxed, watched TV. Gave her a bath to make her feel better, like maybe an hour later. Had her eat rice. She didn't want to eat that, so put that away. Had some grapes, cut them into little pieces. She ate a few, but her body was hot, and I'm like, okay, it's a really hot day. And for some reason, it didn't occur to me to like take her temperature. In my head, I was like, it's really hot outside, and I was like really hot too. But then I'm an adult, and I heat up easily, but it just didn't click to my head like maybe she has a fever. It only made me thought like, oh, it's hot outside, so she's a small kid, of course she's going to be affected by the warm weather more than me, but just hot as in like hot from the sun, not like hot burning as fever. But she was still like, even though she was cranky for a couple minutes, she was back to her normal self, like running around, laughing, jumping, having little gibberish conversations with me. So like, I decided to make ramen noodles, just plain ramen noodles with a little bit of butter, and added some parsley flakes, and she loves that. It's her like little snack because she didn't want to eat rice, and she hadn't have anything to eat besides milk like since like morning when she woke up. She started eating it really fast, and I'm next to her. And she got this new 360 cup, which she is obsessed. That's one reason why she's been drinking a lot of water, which I'm happy for. But she ate the noodles so fast, and she kind of jugged the water so fast, so she's literally like almost choking, I guess. And I'm right next to her. And then she was almost done finishing her noodles. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, she pushes the bowl away and hands it to me, and she sat there for like a couple seconds, and all of a sudden, she throws up. I'm like, oh, not again. She threw it probably like a month ago, except that last time was like really bad throwing up, like exorcist. It was so good, guys. So, clean up. I'm like, okay. She's still hot. Washed her body again. And oh my gosh, if any parent out there knows, vomit plus milk plus whatever they had, ooh, sour. Oh god, it gave me a headache. Felt a little bit better. Spent time. Told my parents she threw up. They were on their way home. We still relaxed. She was so hyper. Telling Grandpa about her videos. She was excited to show them that she played in the water today. Yada yada. It's so good, you guys. So good. So like hours passed, and it was like around 12 or maybe 11:30ish. She was getting ready to sleep. I gave her a kiss. We have a bed downstairs for Ava because Ava does not sleep in my room because my parents are paranoid. That can be another story. Yes. So I gave her a goodnight kiss, went to my room. Of course, I wasn't really sleeping yet. I was just relaxing, and for some reason I couldn't sleep. But then again, I had like iced coffee when we got home from the water thing. So I'm chilling. I'm like half naked, relaxed, in my bed, in my personal space, having me time watching YouTube videos. I believe it was around like 12:30 or so. The door right here just opened. I'm like, oh my god, I'm naked. I'm naked. I'm like, there's something. I don't know what happened, or it's going so fast since it happened yesterday. Like, Ava's can't breathing. Stop. Something's wrong. She's shaking or something. My parents say to them. They carried Ava up here. I'm like, what? What? She's not breathing. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I grab her, looking at her. She's like that, right? I believe her eyes was just like that, like. And I'm like, oh Lord, she's not breathing, but she was breathing. It's just the thought in my head of what my parents said. It was like, whoa, okay, walk downstairs. My first instinct is you don't know what's going on. You need to lay the person, adult or baby, flat. Look, she just looks so, I don't care. Her body was shaking, convulsing, if that's the word, and her hands just like this. And she looked at me. I think she tried to grab my hands, but she looks blank straight at me. It looked as if her eyes was rolling up, no blinking, just like you try to talk to her, like, hey, or anything. She didn't turn this way, she turned that way. She just like looked at me, but she was breathing. Checked her pulse, just to make sure I listened if she was really breathing, because it's just so fast in your head, you don't know what you're doing, right or wrong, but you're checking to make sure she's breathing. My mom's like, no, she's shaking, call 911, call 911. I'm like, okay. And the time I'm calling 911, she's still shaking. They came fast, and I was like, I'm thinking my daughter's having a seizure. I don't know. They came fast. And so, I relaxed, because it's making me shaking, thinking about and trying to remember what happened yesterday. So, the ambulance arrived. They almost looked at me and us if we were stupid. My mom was still panicking. It's very hard when you're trying to be calm and composed. And I know this is a serious thing, but I think also like the medical part of me knows how to calm down in a medical situation, even if it's really, really scary. Because if you're gonna panic and you're like the main person trying to take care of shit, you're not going to be able to do it if everyone else is panicking too. You know what I mean? So I was like, she's not dead. So everybody needs to kind of down. That was in my head too. And ambulance came, paramedics was like, it doesn't look like she has a seizure, she looks fine, it's probably just a fever. They checked her fever, I can't remember, it went too fast, it was over 100.4, 104 point something. Her body was still hot. They asked some few questions that I can't remember anymore. They asked if we gave her any medications yet. I'm like, nope, because I didn't realize she had a fever, which was stupid of me. I'm a mom. I make mistakes. So he asked if we have any Tylenol or Motrin. I'm like, yes, we do. So he told us to give her 5 ml, and we did. And usually, Ava would like freak out with any medication, but since she was like not herself doing those shakes, she was still staring. She like just took it like candy, which never happens. So, and we're like, do we need to take her to the hospital? Like, no, just kind of watch her. She looks fine. She's okay. I mean, if you want to, it's up to you. What the fuck? So I'm like, whatever. It was quick. They left. So we rushed everything, ran out, got her shoes, went to Children's by her house. So, long story, make it short, they don't know if it was a seizure because the doctors said, and the nurses, they weren't there themselves. And from what I'm describing, it is very common. It might be something, which I'm sure it is. I'm looking at my exact meaning. I think I'm saying it wrong. Febril, seizures. Yeah, febrile is another word for fever, and it's very common, and it's convulsions, like how I showed you, and it's different from every kid. Could be like a little shake, could be like, and it happens during a fever, especially when it's 100.4 and above. It causes the child to have those convulsions. Convulsions, oh my god, convulsions. And it's very, very common. 3 to 6 months. And, oh yes, Ava, it's most common in toddlers, 12 to 18 months. And they last for a few minutes. 3 months to 6-year-olds. Yeah, there's really nothing they can do about it except for, watch, or when we take it home, watch. It's not life-threatening because it's not epilepsy seizures. And they do have medications for it, but again, like the doctors say, they're not for sure. If it was a real seizure, then they would have prescribed something to take home, but so thank God it was okay. She was starting to feel better because even at the doctor's office, well, at the beginning, again, Ava was on herself. She was like, well, she made little responses to us in the car, her usual gibberish words, which was yay, not saying yay, but she'll say like, oh, hi, that means all gone. Like she says stuff like that a lot. But the nurses and doctors touched her. She didn't cry. She didn't move. She wasn't fussy, and that's not her normal self. But the wait wasn't too long. Her temperature finally went down at the last visit with the second doctor, like the head doctor, supervisor. At the beginning, it was still 100.4 and above. See, I can't remember anymore. And they gave her another ibuprofen. And then by the time we were getting ready to leave, it was back to 98.2. Whoa. But her body was still kind of warm. But that last medication knocked her out. Everything seemed fine. Yeah, there was really nothing they can do about it, which is kind of annoying, but it's not really your fault. It is what it is. So we got home. I asked them if next time, if anything like that were to happen, or if it was an actual seizure, what's the protocol? What should I do? Basically, do not move them, of course. Move them to the side, in case they like bite their tongue, or if they choking himself, move him to the side. Even for someone with like a heart attack, I believe you move him to the side. Yes, and watch how long it is, kind of time it and stuff. But you know, as usual, you get like really paranoid. Of course, you take him to the ER. You know, so it was scary. I think it was more of my parents being extra paranoid and made it seem more than what it is. But that was scary. Looking at Ava shaking, staring straight, no other movements besides shaking. And she also made those gurgling sounds, except there was no like foam coming out. My dad did mention that she slobbered during it, but those sounds, you're like, like that. And I witnessed that, and it was scary. I'm like, oh my gosh. So yes, that was my experience, and I know there's a lot of videos out there on febrile seizures. It's very common. Don't be scared. It's not a life and death situation. It just looks freaky when you're watching your child convulse. Yes. And I'm like, you think it was because she got water around her? Like, when we were at the water place, she wasn't soaked or anything. Maybe the weather was too hot. Even when we went, she was covered in shade with the canopy. Again, she drank lots of water. They also mentioned maybe she caught like a 24-hour bug somewhere. I don't know. None of us are sick around here. And they say it's been going around still with kids' flu symptoms. I don't know what else to say, but that was my experience, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's more, but at least now I have more knowledge and I can calm my parents down. Even then, I still wasn't allowed to be her mom yesterday. I'm like, can I hold my baby? Can I comfort my baby? So I have to deal with my child going through hell like that again. And not being able to hold her. I don't want to talk about it anymore because I'm going to start getting pissed. That's the story of my life. But I hope you guys, I don't know. Just want to share that, so I'm done. Thank you guys. Thank you. But it was fine today. No fevers. It was 98.2 today. She ate normal. She's back to her normal self. She was running around. She was dancing. She was doing her jumps. She watched a lot of her favorite videos. She ate. And she's taking her usual nap right now with my parents downstairs. So that's why I'm up here right now. So, and I bought some more Motrin just in case. And I got those pediatric popsicles for when they get dehydrated from like diarrhea, vomiting and stuff, just in case. I might try one, so we'll see. But it was scary. I hope no one goes through that. But again, do not panic. It is common. It just happens when the fever spikes. It's like the body of a child can't handle it. So the reaction it makes is causes the body to shake and send some kind of signal to the brain or whatever. I don't know. Alright, I hope you guys are all well. That was my experience, and that's scary. Bye guys. Peace. Perfect timing. Ava just woke up from her nap. Look how tan she got. It was pretty like hot the last few days, like 80 to 90 degrees. I think I got a little tan too, but Ava's more. You're yourself now, baby? You feel better? Yeah, that's Ava. Yeah, she wasn't like that when she didn't feel good the night before. She's alert. She's jumping around. She's smiling. What happened? Okay. We're gonna check if you still have a fever, but she feels better. Her body's not hot, like burning hot. It's just nice and cool. Her whole body. Her face is still kind of warm, so she's gonna have her next dose of medications in like an hour or so. You feel better, huh, honey? You scared us. Want to tell what happened? Did you remember all the doctors you saw? You were such a good baby. Yeah, she was good. She didn't fuss too much, only because she wasn't like herself. Is she high? Yeah. So yeah. Hi. Okay. Wee. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Okay.